Navigate Credit Union Broadcast Center. I'm with Audrey Finocchiaro and Sam Lancaster. Got your name right?
Yeah,
right? Cool. Okay, perfect. The secret is don't look at the way it's spelled.
Yeah. Don't get it right. But.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Everyone kind of botches it first time, but like you did a good job.
Yeah, you
Perfect. It only took like 15 tries off camera, right?
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Cool. You guys are from the Nitro cart.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for coming in.
Thanks for having us. Super excited. This is awesome.
This is great. And you have like a keg of coffee back here, which is
right back
brought the
which
kegs.
is very exciting. It's of coffee. Yes, coffee.
Yes.
So the Nitro cart, you started back in 2016, which is not long ago.
Yeah.
And you've kind of boomed, sprouting up all over the place. And I asked them if they wanted to bring the actual cart, but you said it wouldn't really fit to push around.
Yeah, it's like it's a little bulky. We're working on the size a little bit to make it a little smaller, but yeah, at the moment, like we hand built the car ourselves, so
Yep.
So cool.
Yeah.
like well, Audrey's dad and I like built it, and like it's a little bit bulky, but yeah, it's a little bit too big.
So we
for
just brought the
space.
keg today.
So we brought the keg, which I'm all about it.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about how you started and how things are going so far.
Cool. So yeah, we started around the beginning of May 2016, around Audrey's birthday, and we kind of just like, we were both working jobs, and we kind of have always talked about like doing something on our own and possibly doing something together, and like just doing something like working for ourselves basically. And the year before that, we talked about doing a coffee cart. We just got kind of caught up with some things. So then we same question came up again the next summer, which was May 2016, and we thought about it again, and we were like, you know what, let's just do it. Like we really want to do it this year, and so basically what we did was we wanted to do a coffee cart, but make it kind of specialized in some way. And Audrey went to school in New York City for like 3 years.
3 years, and that's
Yeah.
where we experimented with coffee. We would go to like all the cutest little coffee shops. We probably have had like, I don't even know how many coffees from New York, so we're big coffee people, and we were like, why not do this ourselves?
Perfect.
Yeah, and then basically we were always like interested in coffee coming from a tap.
Mm-hmm.
And in New York City, like Nitro coffee is like pretty big there. So we just had Nitro coffee here and there in shops, and we didn't really find that many places in Rhode Island that do it. There are a couple places, but like when we decided to do the coffee cart, we wanted to focus it all around Nitro coffee. So, May 2016, we just like, let's do it. We weren't sure how to actually start doing it, so we called, different farmers markets before we even had anything together. And we're just like, hey, will you guys be into this idea? And they're just like, yeah. And there's a local farm in Jamestown where we were living at the time.
Love Jamestown.
Watson Farm.
Watson
it's beautiful.
Farm.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we just told him our idea, and he was like, hey, I'm doing a sheep shearing event in 10 days, and like, do you guys want to come and like do your debut of the cart that day? So we're just like, sure. He's like, just so you know, it's going to be about like 1,000 people that come and show up.
Right.
He's like, can you handle that? And we're like, yeah, definitely.
Sure.
Yeah, he had totally thought that we had the cart already. We had the Nitro
Yeah.
coffee already, but we didn't, so.
So then, we had 10 days, and we weren't, like, Nitro coffee is very kind of a delicate process. You really need to, have it, really perfected to make it pour correctly every time. So we just, in 10 days, we built the cart. We learned, everything we knew about actually having, how to, make Nitro cold brew coffee.
We stayed up till 3 a.m. every single night in my parents' basement with my dad, building the cart. Hand-painted the sign, the Nitro cart on it.
Yeah.
So.
That's incredible.
And then the day came and everything was ready, and it just went off really well. All of our family members came down. It was really busy, and everyone just, were really into it, and then it just
started from there.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And so, part of the backstory, part of the boom of this is really social media. And we love that at Go Local because part of our model, what you're doing right now, is people are watching us not only on our website, but on social media, on Facebook.
Right.
So tell us a little bit about how your business has evolved through social media.
Social media, all the social media is all Audrey. She's
I get help from Sam. He gives me assistance.
A little bit, but she
yeah,
kills
Instagram
it,
is definitely our major platform that we work off of. I'm into photography, so is Sam, so combining the two is a great social media platform, and that's where we've kicked off.
And we've always been into, Instagram and even just following people that do it, and like really think it's an awesome way to interact, like because you can reach anybody around the world through Instagram, social media, YouTube, anything. You know what I mean? So like that was just huge for us.
And we've we spent like $0 on advertising. Solely used Instagram, Facebook a little bit. And that alone will bring the cart out to Providence, and probably 85% of people are like, I saw your post on Instagram today, so that's why I came out. So
like social media, it actually like started our relationship with PB Donuts, which was really cool, and like I don't know, it just really has helped us like interact with people. That's a huge thing for us, is like we've met so many people through Instagram.
How crucial is social media to your business?
100%. If we didn't have Instagram or Facebook, we would not be like anywhere close to where we are right now. So I credit like Instagram mainly to like where we are now, which is awesome.
And being really involved in it. And just like understanding that it's such like an awesome asset to a business, and like I think a lot of people or a lot of businesses don't use it as much as they should. And like I don't know, we just kind of saw that it does help a lot, so we just like, Audrey went like really
with your help
every day, just like reaching out and like posting all the time and just
interacting with everyone.
It's pretty much how I saw you. That's how we made this interview happen.
Instagram. What you guys are doing is great too. So like, we love stuff like this.
You guys are crushing it.
Thank you. Hey, we'll take the compliment. You guys are crushing it too. How is business doing?
It's good. I mean, what's interesting is like, New England iced coffee, everyone drinks iced coffee still. Even in the wintertime. So we haven't really noticed anything like changing sales-wise with the winter and everything like that, which has been awesome. And we had like 2 weeks ago where it was like super nice out, so we were able to bring the cart out.
And when we initially started, we were like, wow, like imagine if we got our Nitro into a restaurant. We were just like, that would be crazy. Like this was back in July, and we're like, that would never happen. And we like sort of dreamt of it. And then our first relationship was with PVD Donuts, and since then we're now in which we never thought when we built this cart in my parents' basement in May.
I mean, it hasn't been a year yet, but if you talked to us, in July and August, and you told us that we'd be where we are now, like, I don't know, it's like
definitely shocked. We wouldn't believe you.
And what are some of your goals moving restaurants in just a matter of not even a year? What are some of your goals moving forward?
We look to be in 30 restaurants by the end of 2017. That's our current goal. We're working on our second cart, so we'll have 2 carts going out. And then long term, our goal is to help women in business open up their own Nitro cart when they like graduate from business school or something, to sort of help girls get out there and start their own thing.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. So let's look at your product. Let's drink some coffee and let's make some stuff. And I'm just gonna have you not turn your head to the camera, because then we can't see your beautiful face. So let's show us actually what is Nitro coffee, and let's make some stuff and drink some stuff.
Okay.
Taste.
All right. So I don't know if you've ever had Nitro cold brew coffee, but basically what it is we use a local roaster in Rhode Island, and we make our own cold brew coffee, but then we pressurize it in a keg with pure nitrogen.
Cool.
And basically how we describe it is it's the same process that Guinness does with their beer, we just do it with our cold brew coffee. So the whole purpose is it gives it a really creamy texture without adding any dairy to it, and it cascades like a Guinness, so it's really like aesthetically pleasing or whatever. I don't know. It just looks really nice.
Super creamy.
So that's what we really like pride ourselves on, is that like gives it like that really milky kind of thing. So if you want me to pour you?
Yeah, definitely. Cool. Yeah, let's do this.
Yeah, let's do it.
We're very excited for this. I'm gonna take a picture
caffeine.
too, so we can, because obviously we have to have that social media aspect, right?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, let's go for it. We're doing it.
Okay, here we go. So this is how the cold brew pours black, and that's with no dairy, no sugar, nothing in it. Cool.
And that's absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah,
so it's a black coffee. If you give it like 10 seconds, it'll start to really heavily cascade, and then eventually turn into a black coffee with a foam head. So, but like I said, it's the whole purpose is to give it a really creamy texture, because nitrogen they're really small bubbles, like very, very small. So it turns in, it's like a texture aspect to your palate. So
Right.
And how do you suggest drinking it?
We suggest that people drink it black. Some people put coconut in it. I would say 90% of the people who come to the cart do drink it just like that, which is cool.
You just smell it. It just smells good.
Thank you.
Another thing is like when Nitro coffee first came out, it was like a since it's coming out of a tap, people were pouring it just straight up without ice. But we've kind of come to it that like we actually like it with ice, and but some people like it with or without ice.
Yeah, definitely.
That just looks gorgeous. Look at that.
It looks like a Guinness beer. Right?
Yeah, it looks beautiful.
Yeah.
And how important was it for you to use a local roaster?
It's huge.
Yeah, that was definitely our main focus. We use everything local, down to the parts that we get for like the kegerator. Those are all sourced from a local brew store.
Yeah.
The coffee beans, everything that we can, the tap handle is all made from local people in Rhode Island.
And you built your cart, your basement. I mean, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
can I try this
a
now?
local dad.
Go for it.
Is it okay to try now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, not like a typical Guinness where you like let it settle, but we just drink it right away.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
That's
Thank
so
you.
good.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, that's good. You don't need to put anything in it.
Yeah, thank you.
That's what we like.
Yeah, that's what we
Yeah.
try for.
Yeah, you don't need to. I mean, I don't really like to put a lot of stuff in my coffee anyway, but sometimes you need, like, I usually do like a little tiny bit of almond milk.
Right, yeah,
just so
something
it's
to
not super like, it hurts my stomach.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't need, like,
So
I could just chug this right
Yeah.
now.
So that's the,
So
that's the
good.
great thing about cold brew coffee as well. Nitrogen cold brew coffee, but it's that it's less acidic and less bitter, and usually that acidity that normal hot coffee or iced coffee has,
Yeah.
like upsets people's stomach. So with the cold brew process, it cuts down on that acidity and bitterness,
Right,
which
yeah.
is like
So it won't hurt your stomach or anything that you normally get from like a hot cup of coffee or a
Yeah.
nice coffee, which is cool.
How long does it stay foamy and creamy?
like it's still cascading, but it'll stay like that cascading for a few minutes, but then it will turn into the black coffee with a foam head. And then like can't really do it on this, but if you like swirl it again, it'll start cascading again. So it stays like that
Right.
for a good half an hour.
You know?
I look so sophisticated,
Yeah, just
don't I?
swirling it.
Right?
Yeah, you do.
That's super
Perfect.
fun.
Yeah.
Okay, and you brought some other stuff so we can make a little coffee cocktail.
Yeah.
We call them cocktails, but it's really a mocktail.
A mocktail.
There's
Yeah.
no alcohol, unfortunately. Everyone else is excited, and we have to let them down with that. But
Yeah, we have tried it with alcohol, which
It's
is
pretty
good,
good.
but
Mhm.
yeah.
yeah.
So we bought one called the Wilbur. It's been our most popular coffee cocktail since we started, and basically it's concentrated coconut milk, some cinnamon, and we shake it with our nitro coffee, strain it over ice, and then layer it with our nitro. So it gives it this really nice.
Yeah.
acid
It's
flavor.
delicious.
Yeah.
Okay,
Cool.
Let's
So
see-
Sam's gonna
see
make
how
that
it's
for
done.
you guys.
All right, so we put some concentrated coconut, some cinnamon, feel the coconut milk.
Coconut milk, which is like if people do put any dairy, they always go for the coconut milk, which is awesome.
Yep.
coconut milk, and
It's
just
so
the
good.
idea. I feel like this has become so much more popular.
Mhm.
Just recently, the coconut milk.
Yeah, definitely the dairy alternatives, which are awesome.
I just have to grab a little ice.
This is absolutely gorgeous. And you can see this is still separating.
Right, and that's
Yeah.
when if you it'll start to cascade a little bit, creamy color back into it.
We're shaking, we're swirling.
Yeah, doing it all. Okay.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, you brought straws. I probably could have had it.
You
without the
did,
straw.
yeah.
And then we just layer it with the nitro.
All right.
Sorry.
Pour that on top.
Mhm.
Do you have one of these in your house?
We usually have this set up in our apartment,
Yeah.
so we have over all the.
Do people just sit all the time?
Tell them the story.
Oh yeah, we have this group of like awesome, I guess you call them regulars who drink coffee, and
Yeah.
we posted something on Instagram, and then they messaged us and they're like, "Are you in Newport right now? Can we come show up and get some coffee?" And then they showed up with like 10 of their friends.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you know.
It is.
Yeah.
To benefit or to
Right.
it's to benefit.
Yeah. Pluses and minuses.
Oh, we definitely have to take a picture of this. This is gorgeous.
Yeah.
You want
That's
Absolutely
the
gorgeous.
Wilbur.
So this is for me to try. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Oh my goodness.
And then we just top it with some toasted coconut.
Let's show this off.
Cool. And
How's
there's
that look,
that layering
Tony?
effect.
You jealous of me right now?
Tony, we'll make one for you too.
And
yeah.
cake.
Okay,
Yeah.
both of you guys.
This is dessert.
Yeah.
Am I gonna be able to go to sleep tonight, or am I just gonna be like
yeah,
super
just
caffeinated?
You'll get all the stuff done. Yeah,
Ah,
go
it's
to the
only
gym.
3:30.
Yeah.
You're good.
Get a bunch of stuff done.
What does caffeine content look like? Is it a ton or is it just like regular coffee?
It's 1.5 times more than your like typical hot cup of coffee.
So it's not too crazy, but it definitely has a little bit more kick than normal.
Right, and I would say it's like a slow caffeine kick that lasts longer, and you don't really crash
to bed, am I?
Yeah, you can stay awake for a little bit, get some stuff done, you know.
Oh my goodness. Audrey and Sam, thank you so much for joining us. This is fun.
Yeah, this is great.
Where else are you looking to expand to? So you're looking for 30 shops. Places you'd like to go to? Yeah, you have one. You're in Attleboro, right? North Attleboro. So you kind of jumped over the Rhode Island line, which is cool. Yeah. And most of your places are in Rhode Island. Where you'd like
Boston.
to go?
We'd love to expand into. Definitely one of our goals. Any place warm too. Somehow we can make it down. You know, that'd be great.
Yeah, we definitely have like just plans, like visions of what we want to do. So like, just keep pushing to you know.
Get out there.
Yeah, get out there.
Mm-hmm. Great. Well, congratulations. You can come back and make us coffee anytime.
Okay, perfect.
Great.
Thank you so much.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us in the Navigate Credit Union Broadcast Center. We're going to